Ashanti on an unexpected way, Nelly proposed in her dream wedding. Recent events have provided Ashanti with the opportunity to express her feelings over the occasion of her engagement to the rapper Nelly, which she considers to be one of the most joyful moments in her life. Ashanti, who is considered to be a vocalist as well as an actress, has been honored with a number of Grammy Awards. As a result of the fact that they have rekindled their love for one another after being apart for a number of years, the couple has once again captured the attention of the general public. This is as a result of the fact that they have been separated throughout this period of time. Fans are bursting with delight and vibrating with excitement as a result of Ashanti's most recent comments on Nelly's proposal and her views regarding how they ought to prepare their wedding. The news has caused fans to feel a sense of excitement and joy. Ashanti regarded the proposal as a completely unexpected yet wonderfully caring gesture that took her by surprise. This was due to the sudden nature of the proposal, which meant that it was completely unanticipated. Her reaction was one of surprise because of the enormity of the gesture. She went on to say that the moment was private and significant, and that it did not involve any spectacular displays or the attention of the public. She also stated that the moment did not involve any public attention. In addition to that, she mentioned that the event was not made public. Not only that, but she asserted that there were no public demonstrations that were open to the whole public. Nelly surprised her with a proposal that was not only emotional but also impromptu while they were away from their frantic routines. This proposal was not only emotional but also spontaneous. At that precise moment, the two were having a wonderful time together on their vacation, which was a very joyful experience. These guys were in dire need of a break from their hard schedules, and this was precisely what they required in order to feel rejuvenated and refreshed. Ashanti is concerned that Nelly's demeanor shifted, with her being more serious and tender to the point where they were in the middle of what appeared to be a conversation that would normally take place. Nelly's behavior altered, and Ashanti noticed that she became more sensitive. Following that, he dropped down on his knees in front of her and presented her with a stunning ring, which rendered her speechless and unable to contain her enthusiasm. It was the next thing she knew that he was crouching down in front of her, and she was conscious of it from that moment on. The statement was given an additional degree of relevance when the singer recalled that she was completely caught aback by the occurrence in response to a question about the event. This added an additional layer of significance to the proposition. Within the limits of a private time that carried significant meaning for them, the two of them found themselves alone in a site that held enormous significance for their relationship. They placed a great deal of importance on this particular moment they were experiencing. This straightforwardness was everything that Ashanti could have asked for and more from her point of view. It was everything that she could have requested. The statement that she made, it wasn't about having an audience or making a big spectacle, was cited as evidence, and it was reported that she made this statement. It was just us, and that made it even more perfect. Specifically, with regard to the upcoming wedding that they are in the process of preparing for, Ashanti has a specific and well-defined idea of how she would like the day to be put together from the beginning to the end. Her objective has been to have a wedding that is not just traditional but also special, a celebration that encompasses both her and Nelly's characteristics. She has had this ambition for as long as she can remember, and it has been for as long as she can remember. Since the very beginning of her life, she has maintained this as the outcome that she would like to see happen. Over the course of her whole life, she had always envisioned a wedding that was just like the one that she was currently attending. From her perspective, the perfect wedding would be one in which the couple would make an effort to create a warm and inviting atmosphere, one in which their closest friends and family members could gather together to celebrate their love for one another. This would be the ideal wedding, and a wedding that is flawless. The two components of a wedding that are elegant and intimate would coexist in perfect harmony with one another. When Ashanti thinks about the wedding, she imagines it taking place in a gorgeous location, when it is surrounded by lovely flowers, and when it is lit in a way that is both peaceful and romantic. She also imagines that the environment is filled with lovely flowers. The ambience that she envisions is one of sophisticated appeal, with the primary focus being on the construction of a room that exudes an air of grandeur while at the same time emitting warmth and welcomingness. She envisions this atmosphere of sophistication and allure. There is a high level of complexity in this environment, according to her description. Ashanti is positive that the wedding will continue to be a symbol of their love story rather than an ostentatious celebration, despite the fact that the place is in a lovely setting. This is something that she is certain about. However, despite the fact that the location is very stunning, this is the circumstance. What she thinks to be the most important factor is the emotional connection that she has with Nelly, and she wants that to be the primary focus of the engagement ceremony that they would throw for each other. She wants to make sure that this is the case. Despite the fact that the guest list will certainly contain a few well-known celebrities, the guest list will be rigorously curated to include only those persons who have been instrumental in significantly shaping the lives of the folks who are invited. The list of guests will not include any famous people in any capacity. Throughout the duration of the event, Ashanti emphasizes that the day is not about the number of people who attend, but rather about the presence of the appropriate people. She says this throughout the entire event. The persons who have been there for them throughout their trip and who have a genuine understanding of the connection that they share with one another are the ones who are responsible for this. As she pondered on their connection, Ashanti talked about the opportunities for personal and collective growth that had happened to each of them over the course of each year. She said that these opportunities have presented themselves to each of them. According to her, these opportunities have come their way to each and every one of them. She asserts that these opportunities have been presented to each and every one of them in their own situations. In spite of the fact that their journey has not always been an easy one, she admitted that the challenges they have encountered along their path have only served to strengthen their connection with one another. Their journey has not always been an easy one. The following is a comment that she made in response to the circumstance. I believe that the fact that we have been through a lot has made us appreciate each other, even more than we did before. Because they have a history together that is full of both highs and lows, they have been able to strengthen their love and dedication to one another, which has in turn made their engagement and approaching marriage all the more significant. This is because they have been able to experience both highs and lows together. When Ashanti is discussing what she calls the next chapter of their lives, it is not difficult to feel the excitement that she has about the future that is waiting for them. This joy is a direct result of the fact that she is talking about it. It was a source of enormous satisfaction for her that she had at long last found her person in Nelly, and she expressed her desire to have the opportunity to start this new phase of their life together. She had found her person in Nelly. The fact that she was excited to mark the beginning of this new period of their lives together was made abundantly obvious by her gestures. Not only is the wedding a celebration of their future, but it is also an homage to everything that they have conquered in order to arrive at this particular period in their lives. The wedding is a celebration of their partnership. The wedding serves as a memorial to all of the things that they have achieved to this point. Ashanti is looking forward to this wedding since it is a celebration of their future together. She conveyed her satisfaction by adding, "I'm just so happy to have found my person," while her countenance revealed that she was comfortable with her life. At the same time that she was expressing her contentment, her voice was filled with emotion. "I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with him." When everything is said and done, the most significant feature of Ashanti's perfect wedding is not so much the particulars of the ceremony itself, as it is the deep love that she and Nelly have for one another between the two of them. This is the most crucial aspect of Ashanti's ideal wedding. For her, it is crystal clear that the genuine substance of their special day will be the sentiments, the relationships, and the profound sense of love that will be at the core of each and every moment. That is the genuine substance. This is something that is quite easy to understand. As far as the naked eye is concerned, this is something that is quite easily discernible. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.